Hello and welcome again to Christine's Creativity Cabinet. Well, I'm here today with another squishy makeover. I took a Dollar Tree burger squishy and made it into a super deluxe kind of Big Mac type of squishy with a little face on it. And I know you guys love squishy makeovers, so I think you're going to enjoy seeing this. Here's a picture of the original squishy, which I got from Dollar Tree. And here's a picture of the one that I was trying to kind of duplicate that I colored in the app Squishy Magic. Not sponsored, not affiliated, but I've been using that to come up with my ideas for squishy makeovers. So let's get going redoing this squishy. Okay, so here's my Dollar Tree burger squishy, and the first thing to do is always to sand the squishy so that it will accept the paint. I learned that from Mariah Elizabeth. I used my Dollar Tree sanding sponge. And speaking of sponges, I wanted to make this into a double burger, like my burger that's on Squishy Magic. So I took this car sponge that I got from Dollar Tree, and now I'm cutting it down to make it into the various different layers I want on my burger. So, like, one of them will be the bottom bun, one of them will be the second patty. And I'm cutting them down, and it's just amazing to me how much you have to cut off to make decent shapes from this kind of foam rubber stuff. You end up with just so many scraps, but it's kind of fun. So I'm cutting here, and pretty soon I'll have my other two layers that I want to stick onto my burger to make it into a kind of Big Mac type of burger. Okay, so I have my layers all cut, and now I'm going to use fabric fusion glue, and I'm going to glue them onto the bottom of the burger squishy, and then I'm taking rubber bands. Again, I learned this trick from Mariah Elizabeth to hold the squishy all together while the glue is drying. Okay, so here I am taking the rubber bands off, and now I'm gluing on the very bottom, patty of the bun. And again, I'm putting the rubber bands back on to hold it in place while it dries. Okay, so now I have my extra patty and my bottom bun all glued down. And I'm taking my scissors and trimming it just a little bit more. And now I'm taking white puffy paint, and I'm just using that as a base coat and a way to seal in all of that foam and seal in all the edges and everything before I go in and do any more painting to actually make it be the color that I want. So here I am doing that. And that takes a little while, and it's a little hard on my hands to squish that bottle. But eventually I make it all the way around. And now I'm doing some on the bottom. And I'm going to spread all that around. I'm using my little spoon that I got from Dollar Tree to kind of spread it all around. And now my base coat's done. After my puffy paint base coat was dry, I took the burger outside and spray painted it with Tulip Color Shot Gold fabric paint, and then let that all dry. That was all done off camera. And now here I am, that's all dry, and now I'm taking my brown puffy paint, and I'm painting the actual burger patties on the burger. And once that brown paint was dry, I went in with this bright green puffy paint, and I painted the lettuce on my burger. And once that was dry, then I took some red puffy paint and made a tomato slice on the burger. Then when my tomato slice was dry, I took some of this bright orange puffy paint and used that to make kind of the corners of a cheese slice that's on there. Then the final thing to do was to take some black and red puffy paint and make a cute kawaii face on my burger.